Welcome to the Mortons Archive, and this is the new book that we've just produced, and this is where we took all the source material from the very comprehensive Mortons Archive. Right. So this is just an example of some of the pictures and images that we've got in the archive, of which we've used to do the book. As you see, we've got two boxes out here, but we've got boxes and boxes of them, and that's what we've tried to use. And so our book basically goes all the way through from the very early days of companies like Triumph, and this is just an example of a very early Triumph. This is about 1905, so right at the start of the motorcycle industry, where you can see it's effectively just a bicycle with an engine in it. And as we go through, you see a little bit more development. So this is a 1915 bike, where you can start to see that there's a bit more evolution. Again though, very obviously just a bicycle with an engine fitted. By the 1920s, things are starting to get more sophisticated, starting to be more recognisably a motorbike. And again, all covered in the book, things like that. One of Triumph's most famous models is probably this one. This is a 1939 Triumph Tiger 100. Basically the motorbike that kind of set the standard and everyone copied, and a huge success for Triumph. By the 1950s, Triumph had diversified and went into markets like this. This is a Tiger Cub, 200cc, effectively a commuter bike but used in sport. And when the learner rules came in and sort of around 1960 and 16-year-olds were restricted to 250cc, things like the Tiger Cub became a hugely popular bike and remain so today. Into the 1960s, things like this, a late 60s Tiger 100. We saw an earlier Tiger 100. This is a 1969 bike, still a 500cc twin, great success as well, and carried on. And then by the 1970s, this is just a late Triumph. This is actually a late 70s, early 80s. This is called a TSS, a version of the famous Bonneville. Right, so yeah, that's hopefully giving you a little bit of insight into our book, Triumph, Pictorial History of the Great British Mark. It's available now, and if you want a copy, you can call our customer services team on 01507 529 529, or visit mortonsbooks.co.uk.